Hello and welcome to Pride of All Europe TV. This weekend United welcome Steve Bruce's Hull to Old Trafford. If we're going to be perfectly honest, we've got to expect it's going to be 3 points. Hull not in the greatest of form, lying 17th in the league at the moment. They're desperate for a win. They've not won since the 4th of October when they beat Crystal Palace. Looking at their most recent Premier League fixtures, they picked up a point at Arsenal in a 2-2 draw, and they picked up a point at Anfield in a 0-0 draw. Now, looking at them individually, that's a couple of good, results for Hull. But since then, they've lost to Southampton, lost to Burnley, and lost to Spurs. So 2 points from 5 games is not a great return. It's not even a good return, to be honest. But individually, the 2 points they did get weren't bad. So Hull have got something about them. Last year's FA Cup finalists, they've got some good players in there. Tom Huddlestone, Jake Livermore, really fantastic players. But you have to think on the run of form they're in, and they've got Abel Hernandez missing and Gaston Ramirez suspended, that we should be getting the 3 points from the fixture this weekend. They do welcome Mo Diarmi back into the side, and again he's another good player that they've got. But hopefully, fingers crossed, after the result we got at the Emirates last week, we'll have too much for him, especially at Old Trafford. I'm not sure if everyone saw the manager's press conference, but Van Gaal was on form as always. He was very funny because when quizzed about Luke Shaw's injury, he whipped out his little notepad and made a joke about United's official Twitter account that got Daley Blind's injury diagnosis wrong, if you like, when they said he's out for 6 months, which he actually isn't. So Van Gaal confirmed that Luke Shaw is going to be out for a couple of weeks. So what I'm going to do is go through the side that I think will start, and I think it will be very similar to what started at the Emirates. I think he'll stick with the 3 defenders. So I think you've got De Gea in goal, you'll have McNair and Blackie either side of Smalling as your back 3. Then I think what you'll have is Valencia and Young as the wing backs. Ashley Young, who came on for Luke Shaw last week, he was really good, really impressive. I know he got taken off with 5 minutes to go, but he's been unfit. He's been out of the side, so I thought it was impressive enough that he'll get a start this week. So Valencia and Young on the flanks. Then in midfield, I think we'll see Carrick, Di Maria and Fellaini. And then I think what we'll see, the one change will be Rooney behind Wilson. Now, we've been talking about this in the last few videos, over the last few weeks. Should Van Persie be dropped? We've all seen that he's not been doing much. He's not been scoring a lot. And against Arsenal, he only had, I think it was 13 touches throughout the whole game. He looks like he's a yard off the pace. He doesn't necessarily look uninterested or sulking like he did last year, but there's something not quite right. And I think if ever you're going to give Wilson a start, it's going to be in a game against Hull at Old Trafford. Why not? What have we got to lose, So I'd like to see Rooney behind Wilson tomorrow, and I think that's what we will see. Just a little mention that Falcao is ready to go. Again, the boss confirmed that he's probably not fit enough to start, but he should be involved in the 18. I think he'll come on and he'll get 20 minutes at the end of the game tomorrow. Marcos Rojo, again, another one that might be involved. If he comes back sooner rather than later, that'll be a massive plus for us, because he has started to sort of adapt to the English game and establish himself in the side. Looking at other players, Juan Mata seems to be the forgotten man. I know he came off the bench and scored the winner against Palace, but he didn't get a look in against Arsenal. And things are really going wrong for a player is when the fans stop talking about you as well. Like as an example, if Rooney was dropped this weekend, everyone would be like, oh my God, where's Wayne Rooney? What's going on? But the fact no one's even mentioning him about Mata not getting a start, starting to think maybe there's something there where we are realising he's not quite up to standard or the level we thought he was. Now don't get me wrong, I think he's a fantastic little player, and again he always scores, he always assists, but in the 3 games that Rooney was out, he didn't take his chance, and that's firmly stuck in my head and the head of a lot of other fans. It would be good to see Ander Herrera get a run out, but how do you dismantle a midfield with Michael Carrick holding Di Maria and Fellaini, who is he's in really good form? Who are you going to drop for Herrera? It would be good to see him get a run out, but you've got to stick with the players that are playing well. If we win, we're gonna gain on somebody, because Man City go to Southampton, so there's going to be points dropped somewhere. So if we get the 3 points, we're gaining on someone, which is a good thing this weekend. When the teams above you play against each other, there's only one winner, and it's you basically. So I mean, I'm not sure. I can't really predict that one, because Jekyll and Hyde is Manchester City this season, and Southampton are in good form. So that'll be a very interesting game to watch. But a prediction for our game, I think we're going to win 3-1. I think it'd be quite comfortable. It'd be good to see Falcao bag up again. It's something we touched on in the early videos. If he's fit, just play him. All this wrapping him up in cotton wool or bubble wrap or whatever phrase you want to use. If he's fit, give him games. He's on loan. He's getting paid so much money, and he's a goal scorer. So just get him in the side. I'd love to see him get more than 20 minutes tomorrow, but I don't think it will happen. But yeah, so my prediction is 3-1. Keep watching our videos. Subscribe to our YouTube channel. If you want to talk to me directly, I'm on Twitter. It's @NathanW. That's NATHRNW. So yeah, I'll see you all at the game. Cheers.